Last week, President Muhammadu Buhari fought back critics who hold the opinion that his appointments and developmental projects are tainted by nepotism and ethnic considerations. His response stems from the plethora of criticisms that have trailed his supposed flouting of the federal character principle as enshrined in the 1999 Constitution as amended. These and two other stories shaped major conversation around the Buhari presidency past week. On June 21, President Muhammadu Buhari declared that his administration had not discriminated against any religion or region of the country in terms of project, infrastructural development, and federal appointment. Speaking in Abuja at a Progressive Youth Conference, Buhari said, "So far, all the policies, initiatives, projects, and even appointment by this administration has been guided by equity and inclusiveness. There is actually no part of the country that has not been impacted positively in the areas of infrastructure, agriculture, and economic support initiatives based on peculiarities of the regions." He was represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation (SGF) Boss Mustapha. Buhari's claim of inclusiveness is one that has generated the most of debate since the emergence of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). Individuals, including groups, have called out the president on their dissatisfaction with his projects and appointments, which tend to favor mostly those from the northern belt of the country. Critics have constantly argued that Buhari is yet to wean himself of a statement attributed to him on July 22, 2015, when he said, "Going by election results, constituencies that gave me 95% cannot in all honesty be treated on some issues with constituencies that gave me 5%. While Buhari has the right to distance himself from accusations of not properly managing the country's diversity, he needs not to be reminded that there are glaring examples of how his leadership has failed to harness this latent resource. The negative perceptions have become too weighty to ignore, and the administration may do well to look inward and see where amends can be made to give the federating unit a greater sense of belonging in the Nigerian project." Well, it is very, very obvious that Buhari is nepotistic and he has lopsided appointments in his administration. It is said, because he said it, that how can he attend to the needs of those that gave him 5% vote and leave those that gave him 95% votes in the northern part? Yes, he has been, giving appointments to the northern people, especially the Fulani. Some of the Hausas are not even benefiting from what he has been given to the Fulanis. And most times, those that even voted for him from different constituencies, from different states, from different local governments, from different community, have not even benefited even quarter of the 6 years down the line administration of Muhammadu Buhari. Now is saying that 5% should go to the south and 95% is going to the north. Even the northern people are even struggling, they are even suffering. Meanwhile, that is why the insurgency and the banditry became, order of the day. Kidnapping has become something else in the northern part of the country. Buhari has not even tackled security, because when he came, then he said in less than 6 months the issue of security will be a thing of the past, that every month is going to be giving 5,000 naira to every youth. He didn't say the northern youth or the southern youth. He didn't say this insecurity maybe in one part or the other part. He said all over the country. Now this insecurity has been bedeviling everybody in the country, especially the Fulani elders, that he said they are foreigners that are carrying the AK-47. He said any Fulani elders or anybody you see carrying the AK-47 should be shot at sight. Instead, they would see the Fulani carrying AK-47, they will not shoot them at sight. They would rather go to the southeast just because they are agitating for good governance, they are agitating for restructuring, they are agitating for secession. Those are the people they are shooting at sight. Why is that so? It's not supposed to be like that. So his administration is full of nepotism, and it is not encouraging the unity of one Nigeria. On June 26, President Buhari identified drug trafficking and abuse as more dangerous to the stability of the country than banditry and insurgency. Speaking at the launch of the War Against Drug Abuse, which is an initiative of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA), Buhari, represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, said, "It is more deadly than even the security challenges that we are having in this country, and I believe strongly that every effort must be put in place to ensure that we deal with the issues of substance abuse and trafficking and manufacture." NDLEA claims that about 10.6 million Nigerians abuse drugs, and that ordinarily should be a major source of concern to discerning Nigerians. Buhari perhaps had borrowed a leaf from Senate President Ahmad Lawan, who on March 3rd raised the alarm that drug barons were responsible for funding of terrorism and terrorists. The president's claim, though arguably given the wholesome destruction and dislocation of societies through violence, should serve as a challenge for a moral regeneration of the country. In this regard, therefore, the need for a concerted response cannot be underestimated. The NDLEA and other relevant government institutions and or agencies must work to arrest the growing scourge and salvage this country from those who are determined to destroy it. Well, on June 24, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo reaffirmed that the current security challenges facing Nigeria would soon be a thing of the past. Osinbajo said this when he received in audience the following of Iyin Ekiti, His Royal Majesty Oba Adeola Adeniyi Ajakaye at the Aso Rock Villa, Abuja. He said, "I can assure you that soon the issue of insecurity will be a thing of the past, and that we will live in peace and prosperity in this country." Yes, Nigeria do need assurance. Well, they have been giving us so many assurance, but we are yet to see the assurance about security, and that will be, the thing of the past, according to Yemi Osinbajo. While Osinbajo brings his persuasive skills to the table, it will be, needed to state that troubled Nigerians need more than mere assurance. They want to see what the government is doing, how it is doing it, and the result of the actions taken, all to stem the raging tide, making life very conducive and comfortable for the well-being of Nigeria, not just mere talk. According to Oni of Ife, he said, "Let's stop talking the talking, let's do the do." Yes, a word is enough for the wise. I would like you to share your comments, and don't forget to share this news. Thanks for listening, and God bless you.